Hello, how are you?
I'm awesome. How are you?
I'm doing better than good. I want to welcome our audience. I have a special guest today, and I want you to like this page and share it. If you know anybody that had a business and they went out of business because of the coronavirus, or anybody that lost their job, they're among those 30 million people that's unemployed, something that's believed in very strongly. Robert Schuller said it, that there's never a shortage of money, there's a shortage of ideas. And I met this young man. What country were we in?
Dubai. We're in Dubai.
Yes, we were in Dubai, and his name is John Lee. Hello, John. How are you?
I'm awesome, Les. How are you? How are you doing?
Man, I'm great, and I love your voice. Can you sing, John?
Can I sing? Maybe a little bit. A little
Just a little
bit.
bit. Okay, that's
try.
what it goes this year. I'm taking singing lessons and tap dancing at 75. Okay.
Wow.
But I want you to like this page and share it, because John Lee, a person that I admire the work that he's done in technology, and I want you to take note and be prepared for your life to change. One of the things that's very real, that technology has changed the game, and it eliminates geography. And Schuller was right. There's never a shortage of money, just a shortage of ideas. But more importantly, when you know that you have technology that can allow you to monetize your passion, to be able to convert your knowledge, your experience into a business, and allow you to control your own personal economy, it doesn't get any better than that. When you can make a difference and earn money too, I'm sharing with you what I know. It doesn't get any better than that. And so what John Lee has done has created some software that will allow the average person, anybody, those on top and those who want to get there, on how you can take your ideas and create a global impact, create wealth, make a greater difference. You know, Horace Mann said we should be ashamed to die until we've made some major contribution to humankind. If you have a ministry, or you have a nonprofit, or you're just an individual and you say, you know what, I just got involved in this multi-level marketing, or you know what, I'm looking for ways to sell my product. I want to increase my sales. I want to attract more customers. I want to build my brand. He has something that's the answer. We talk about the secret. Well, he has the answer that everyone needs. I'm using it in my business. And I want you to like this page and share it, because this is a game changer, what he has created. It's a game changer. Like this page and share it with as many people as possible. See, when something happens to you, first of all, you need some recovery time, but you can't just stay there. You don't have the time to be depressed and telling everybody what happened to you. 80% don't care. And 20%'s glad that it's you and not them. There are people taking a permanent solution for a temporary situation, committing suicide. Come on. So this lady, oh, I lost everything. I'm talking to the television set. I said, you are alive. You are still here. You got a pulse. You woke up this morning, there wasn't a chalk outline around your body. You did not lose everything. You have the most valuable thing, your life. You got a pulse. And you need to listen to Willie Jolly. You will get through this. And so this young man, I love his passion for people, his willingness to help people, his desire to simplify the way in which you can begin to make a tremendous impact on your finances, for yourself, for your family, for your ministry, for your organization, for your nonprofit. I'm fascinated with it. It took me 3 years to earn my first million in the 1980s. With this kind of technology, take you a fraction of the time. When you can have something that allows you to create non-performance income, that's manna from heaven. And I want you to like this page and share it. I want you to get pencil and paper and listen. Two of my business partners, Lauren Hudson and Celeste Johnson, and we watched and as he walked us through the process, and our jaws hit the floor because it's powerful. And it's something that I know that will make a difference for you. John, I'm so glad that you're with us. Where are you speaking from?
I'm currently right now in the UK. So in a place called Milton Keynes, which is around about 40 miles from London.
Oh,
So it's actually, the weather's actually really nice here, actually.
yeah, the weather's nice here in Atlanta. I was coming to the UK by my very good friend and attorney and just a person I love very much, Thea Grant. She is an entrepreneur and very brilliant attorney and promotes events. And she brought me over there, but I don't travel anymore. I'm through traveling. I only travel from my living room to my bedroom. My wigs have been clipped by Corona. I'll say, so share with us the name of your business and this what I consider incredible tool that entrepreneurs can use, those people who are on top and those who want to get there. Tell us about it. When did you come up with the idea?
So I'm a speaker myself, and I do a lot of tours around the world and speaking around the world. And the problem is now, as a speaker or a presenter, in any job that you do, it's very difficult now to operate in a what we call an offline business. And so if you notice what's happening right now, you have a lot of people who are now on lockdown and isolation. And what are they doing? They're spending all the time on these things. Right. So, you're learning to sing. I'm learning actually to play the piano right now. And how am I doing it? I'm learning to play the piano from this. I literally put this on the music stand and I'm playing along. And so I find that more and more people, and the e-learning industry is going to be, again, projected to be a $350 billion industry by 2025. And so last year, my business partner and I, Vincent Wong, we took our company public and we did our first IPO. And we came up with this idea because we wanted everybody to have the opportunity to have knowledge, expertise, or skills to be able to take what's in their head and monetize it in a place that is what we call the cyberspace marketplace, which is i.e. the internet. If you see, Les, a lot of people right now, they spend about 4 hours and 57 minutes a day on this thing. Mm-hmm. And so what are they doing? They're consuming content, they're consuming videos. And for everybody watching this, and I know some people watch on Facebook as well, how many of you have actually watched a YouTube video on your phone, right? You've consumed some kind of content. So what's happening now is we've got Google and we have YouTube, and Google owns YouTube. And so what people are looking for now, they're looking for how-to content. And as I started thinking about this, everybody in the world has some kind of how-to content, whether it's learning how to become a speaker, learning how to present, learning drawing, dancing, singing, playing the piano. It's just, for me, I thought, wow, like I wish they taught this at school. I mean, I was very blessed to get into the whole self-development space, in such a young age at 21 years old. And then I made my first million at 27. And what started to happen is people start asking me questions like, John, like, how did you do that? Like, what's the mechanism? What's the strategy? What's the plan? And what I realize is that, and you say everyone's got greatness, I say everybody has intellectual property. They have something very special and a way of doing things in such a way that produces the result. And so I thought to myself, wow, what if I could just take that knowledge from somebody, put it into a system where not just people in your city or country could learn, but the whole world could learn. I thought, And then we invested, we actually raised around £5 million. We invested, into building this technology. And then we said to ourselves, and it's about 3 to 4 years worth of like going back and forth, I thought, wow, like if I could take the average person who has no experience in technology, because one of the biggest challenges is, Les, that a lot of people actually want to start an online e-learning business, but they have no technological skills. I'm a speaker. I don't have any technological skills. I just want to be able to drag, drop, copy and paste, and bang, it's up and running. I can now have an online school teaching a topic and people will pay a monthly subscription. It's almost like having your own Netflix channel.
Mm-hmm.
So I know, and that's exactly something that we're doing with you as well, with your, because you have such this amazing message to, and this gift that you can teach people how to get their message to millions of people around the world. And, you know, to actually have you on this and really all the other people listening right now, if you guys want to learn to become a speaker or a presenter, or you've got a message you want to share with the world, oh my God, you have an opportunity to learn from Les. I learned so much from you. I mean, I remember one of the first motivational videos that my friend showed me. I was like, who is that voice? Where is that voice, that deep, bassy voice? And so then I started doing research, and I'm so blessed that we get this opportunity to partner together, and also for me to really take up your message that you have inside you and take that greatness and push it to millions of people all around the world with this platform.
So I want you to talk about what this technology does, and the various ways in which people can begin to monetize their ideas or their knowledge or their experiences, and what the potential is in terms of generating income. And particularly, I'm just fascinated with the membership part. I love non-performance income. And when you ran through that, when I saw you in Dubai, I said, whoa, this is it. This is the technology that will simplify things for people. You know, Einstein said that genius is the capacity to make the complicated simple. And this technology that you have created, it's affordable for everyday people, and it's simple, and it's very, very profitable. I'm excited and fired up about it because it allows me to do that which I do best, and that is speak and train. That's what I do best. But this technology, it drives the business in so many, many ways that people can't even begin to imagine, that allows you to get a good night's sleep and be able to create non-performance income, and knowing that the business is being navigated and taken care of like pilots who fly a plane. The computer lands it and takes off, and then the pilots just sit there and chill out and hope they don't hit any pigeons. So describe what it does.
Okay, so let me draw an analogy. So right now, people are earning something called, most people around the world are earning something called active income, which means they have to trade time for money. That means I work for 1 hour and I get paid a fee. But imagine, and for those of you in business listening to this right now, imagine if you're in business and you sell something once and you get paid over and over and over and over and over again. Well, that's pretty much what it does. And so we are living now in, I call this the digital revolution, where everything's changing. Like, most people spend time, this is the first thing you look at in the morning. It's the last thing you look at when you go to bed. It's not your husband and wife anymore. This is the only thing that goes to the toilet with you. So, right? And people listening to this, how many of you agree with that, by the way? If you agree with that, type in yes. I don't know if they're on Facebook, right? Yeah. So one of the things I wanted to do is, what if, and this is certainly, and this is how I learned this. So I did very well in real estate in the recession, because they say in the recession, you have, there's a word in Chinese called 危机, and it's made up of 2 words. And if you put the 2 words together, one, it spells crisis, but when you split them apart, one word means danger, the other one means opportunity. So we got to look for the opportunity. So, and I started to think about this. I thought, I have all these properties right now that people are paying every single month, and I don't have to do anything. I just need to build it, and it's there, and people pay me money every month. So that's what we call physical real estate. But what if in the digital revolution, we have digital assets and digital real estate? So an asset is something that puts money in your pocket. A liability is something that takes money out of your pocket. So what is today's digital revolution? What's today's asset? And as you said, it's in here. Mm-hmm. But the problem with most people is stuck in their head, and their greatness is within them. And what we want to do is pull that greatness out and put it into a video format. So let's say, for example, right now, I know you're going to be teaching, how do you become an amazing presenter? So if people are in sales, or they do public speaking, or they do presentations, you have a very specific blueprint and a system to be able to deliver a message that impacts and it penetrates. So literally all you would do is, and now technology, you don't need a fancy, camera, you don't need a film crew, you just need this. And all you need to do is take out your phone like this, you open your video like this, and then you just film yourself and you talk about it. So you'd say, hi, this is Les Brown. Today we're going to talk about how to present with impact. And so we can film that video, and in one click, bang, it goes to the site. Another thing that I realized is this whole concept that it's called freemium. So what we do is, if you want to create success in business, you always have to give first. And so what we want to do is, and that builds trust. When we give first, people can experience what we have to offer. So imagine right now, everybody right now who's listening to this, watching this interview, they just every single day, they film a video about what they're good at, what they're knowledgeable at, what they've got skills in, and they simply just upload it to this platform, which I'll share with you later, instead of uploading it to YouTube or Facebook. Because if you upload it to YouTube and Facebook, you don't get paid any money. But if we upload it to this platform and we drive people there to consume, hey, I created a new video on this, and people are consuming it, and then people go, wow, this is great. Then you had the advanced stuff. So when they try and click on that stuff, it's locked. So what they have to do is, to get access, you might say in video 4, we talk about this and it's the most important lesson. People are excited. They go to number 4. When they click on it, it's locked. So they have to unlock it. And the only way they can unlock it is by paying a very small monthly subscription. So you can charge $1 a month if you like. You can charge $10 a month. You can charge $100 or $1,000 a month. I mean, I say to people, if you can just get 1,000 people to pay you $10 a month, that's $10,000 every single month. That's $120,000 a year. $120,000 a year is life-changing for a lot of families out there right now.
Yes, absolutely. There's no question about that. And the technology does the marketing part.
No, it doesn't do the technology. You still have to market the site, but when people go into it, we actually give people training on how to do that. For example, I now have 5 million people that follow me on social media. I've generated a list of 100,000 people. So there are specific ways to do that, to be able to get massive exposure. And I think that's one of the biggest problems a lot of other platforms make, is they just give you the platform. It's kind of like saying, okay, here's a drill. Well, how do I use it?
Right. So you provide weekly classes where people are taught how to use it.
Absolutely. I mean, so there's different marketing techniques. Like you've got viral marketing. I had one of my videos reach 10 million people in the space of a couple of years, and it got shared 44,000 times. So we use a viral marketing campaign, or we can use a collaboration campaign. The reason I was able to get over 1 million followers on Instagram, and the reason why you need to get a lot of followers, is so you now have distribution. And you need to get a lot of likes on your videos as well. And because when people like your videos, you can now repost and retarget people. It's like my wife loves Jimmy Choo shoes. So one day I go on my computer and I say, honey, have you been on my computer? She says, yeah. I said, you've been to Jimmy Choo, haven't you? She said, how do you know? Yeah, because every time I go to Google, I see these red shoes. Every time I go to YouTube, I see these red shoes. Every time I open up my browser, I see these red shoes. And I said, well, how can I get rid of it? She said, well, honey, if you want to get rid of it, you just have to buy the shoes. So wow. There's these ads now that can follow you around. So one of the things that we provide is not just the tools, but the training to use the tools, because it is built by the people. I mean, I'm a presenter, I'm a speaker, and I built it for me because I'm not technically savvy. I don't know how to code. I know how to drag and drop, copy and paste, and I know my craft very well. So there's a lot of people listening right now. I don't know if anyone's watching this right now, just type into the comment box, like, what are you naturally gifted at? What's your skills? What's your expertise? Or even what are you passionate about? We have artists now who cannot perform. One of the ladies that I'm giving some coaching to, I mean, if you hear her voice, she has the voice of an angel, right? She sings so well, but she can't busk anymore on the streets because of lockdown. So what she's doing now, she's taking things online. She's now going to be teaching people how to sing, right? How to play the guitar. I have another friend who does photography, right? She can't do weddings anymore. She's now teaching photography. I have another person one of my ex-employees is a championship fighter. She's got a dojo that she can't fight in the dojo anymore. She can't train people in a dojo, and all her clients were going to cancel. She then created this platform where now people can learn online just like this.
Yeah. And in my particular case, when I got back from Dubai, where we met over there, all of my speaking engagements were gone because of the coronavirus. And I've been doing 3 to 4 webinars a day. This technology now allows me to bring my business into that and take it to a whole new level that I could never do by myself. I want you to tell people where the website is and how they can have a 14-day free trial and experience it, and what they're going to experience. What can they anticipate?
Well, we've done something very special. So, Les and I had a talk about this, and we want to do something special for all of you, because I know a lot of people that are following Les. You have a very powerful message to share. You're either a speaker, a coach, author, presenter, someone who's got greatness inside you. So if you'd like to take a free trial on this, we're going to give you a 14-day free trial. And if you go to it's bit.ly. I'll put it into the chat box so you can see it. So it's www.bit, that's bit.ly/Les Brown free. So when you click on that link, you'll come to a page. If you put your details in, as soon as you've done that, it'll take you to the 14-day free trial where you can put your details in. And then once you're in there, you'll come to a 3-minute video, which will give you a very brief walkthrough. And then once you finish that, go to the training area. I've put a 4-part series in there, and it's all free. Once you go into the training, you can access the training, and the training will teach you 4 things. Number 1, if you're watching this right now and you have no idea what online school you want to create, how you want to monetize your knowledge, video 1 is going to teach you how do you find your passion, knowledge, and skills that you can monetize. That's the first training. The second training is how do we present and actually put out the content? So, what equipment do we need? I've got these little light things that you can see here. I've got these little lightsabers on it. Look, what sort of lighting to use, what equipment to use to make it very fast and quick to produce. And then the third training is, okay, now how do we put everything together? So there's a 16-minute walkthrough of what buttons to press. And it's literally step-by-step, paint by numbers walkthrough. So by the end of it, you'll be able to have your entire thing set up. And the last part, which is the best one, is how to market it. So it's kind of like, what school do we create? What content do we put in there? How do we build the actual parts itself? How do we put the videos? How do we put the categories so people understand? And then how do we get people to enroll into it? And once you've gone through that mini training, every single week, we're going to be running a training that specifically tells you how to market it. And it's the business side of it. I've been very blessed to be surrounded by many successful entrepreneurs. I shared the stage with people like Richard Branson in 2011. I learned a lot of business strategies from hanging around a lot of people, and that's how I was able to take my company public and list my company on the stock exchange. So a part of these weekly sessions is going to be with myself, with my business partner, with some of my team as well, who help us implement our campaigns. And we're going to train you how to market that and get people into that so you can carry on delivering your greatness, as Les always says, and to then get paid to deliver your message. Because I always believe that if you have a very powerful message to share, Les, you have to get paid to do it. Because if you don't get paid to do it, you can't continue to deliver that message.
Listen, I want everyone to listen very closely. Tell them once again what the name of the website is.
Yeah, it's so if they go to www.bit.ly/Les Brown free. right? So I've put that into the chat box there. Now you guys are gonna get a 14-day free trial, and you can cancel anytime. So if after 14 days or like day 13, you say, you know what, this is not for me, fine, just go into the settings and click cancel, and then you won't be charged. But this is a way, when you go on for 14-day free trial, all of the features will be active, which means you can actually, if you go through the training, I mean, I always say, because someone's saying here, what happens after 14 days? 14 days, if you want to carry on using it, it's just the 3 packages. The lowest one is $97. So I'll say to people, if you just create an online school where you just charge people $10 a month, right? So 97, you divide that by 10, you only need 9.7 people or 10 people for you to break even. And now you don't have to worry about any costs. And now as long as you're a member of Memby, which is what the site's called, memby.com, you'll see that every single week we have a training. And even just the training itself, I mean, if you've ever attended one of my live training programs, we charge a couple of $1,000s just for the training, and our mentoring programs are an even higher price. But for everybody that comes in, my mission, Les, is to really teach people the education that was never taught them at school. I mean, I wish they taught this stuff at school. I wish they said, you know what? Instead of you going getting a job, you could learn your expertise and teach your expertise and make a difference to people's lives and get paid an income to it. So you truly get paid to do what you love to do.
John Lee, this technology is a game changer for those on top and for those who want to get there. If you're serious about really changing your life, if you're among the 30 million people, and the number is growing, that have been displaced, or your business has gone under, or you're just ready for something new, you want to transition out of where you are, and you need the tools and the system and everything that you need that allows you to have what Warren Buffett would say, a sustainable competitive advantage. And it gives you a sustainable competitive advantage and covers you completely and alleviates a lot of stress. And it's simple and it's practical and it's profitable. Anybody, I'm fascinated with it. They say people in their 70s like me, I'm 75, 25 years from 100. If I can do it, anybody can do it. And I'm saying to you, I am so fascinated with this. I wish I had this sooner. And as a result, I'm not traveling anymore. I'm fine with the quarantine. I'm quarantining my mind. I'm not going anywhere. And I just love what it does, how versatile it is. And my children and my grandchildren, they know how to take it to a whole new level. But I know a little bit myself. I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two. And I want you now to go there and to sign up and experience a 14-day trial, free trial, so you can experience it for yourself. As they say, the proof is in the pudding. John Lee is an icon when it comes to technology and creating an advantage for you in your business so you can begin to have a deeper penetration. You can expand your market, you can take markets. And this is a tool that I literally feel that it's going to change your life, your family's life, and it's going to change your income. People say money won't make you happy, but everybody want to find out for themselves.
Can I just give people a very simple strategy? Because some people, I'm seeing some questions come in, like, can I do this in Spanish? You can do this in any language you want, Japanese, French, Thai, Malay, any language you want. But I want to give people a very simple strategy. And you mentioned 2 things on here, webinars and also business systems. So I really love this concept. I learned something many years ago called the concept of net time. That means, what can you do without having to put extra time in? So let me give an example. So for me, you've probably the same as well. You've done probably thousands of speeches. I've done a lot of speeches. I wish I could have recorded every single speech and then put them into an online school where people can pay money to access them. So when we're coming from that mindset, everybody watching right now, you can do exactly what Les is doing right now. You can put up a webinar just like this. We're doing this on Zoom, which is being streamed onto Facebook. And what we can do is record it. right? So you could like, if you don't know how to do this, you just do a Zoom. It's free. Go to zoom.com, you register for a free account, and you just click record, and you start talking about your craft, your vision, your mission, and your expertise. And then what you do is people keep coming on, so you can stream it to Facebook where lots of people will see it. And then after every recording, you can say, by the way, if you got a lot of value from that, if you love the recording of this, if you go to my site, which is the site that you, like all of you are going to build, they can now go there and watch the first part of it. But if they want to watch all of them, they can now have to unlock everything. And even if you charge $5 a month for the recording, and it's great because we make it affordable for people to learn. And also the reason why people have to pay for your content as well is that I find that when people don't put any skin in the game, they don't consume the content. So if you make people put a little bit of skin in the game and it's affordable for everybody, I mean, you know, $5 or $10 divided by 30 is 33 cents. It's like less than the price of a coffee. So that's what I'm saying, that a good strategy, once a week, you do a webinar like this, you interview somebody, and that's the fastest way to start, by the way, Liz. Anyone watching, you find the person in your industry who's the best and you interview them. You let them do all the talking, you record it, you put it back into the area, into your members area. And it's literally, you just click one button, it's there, and you put a price there. That's it. It's done for you. And this is what I love about this, is the simplicity where anybody with zero technical skills can do this.
That's important. Anybody with zero technical skills. Did you hear that? Anybody with zero technical skills can do this. That's exciting. So you want to go there now, and this 14-day free active part of you being engaged in learning this technology and becoming familiar with it. And you'll be blown away just as I have been. And so I'm excited about this. I'm excited for you. And I'm introducing all of the speakers that I'm training. I said, hey, I wish I had this when I first started out. It was not available in 1980. It was not around then. He wasn't even born in 1980. I've got shoes older than John. Okay.
I was actually born in 1981, so yeah.
Oh, all right.
But also, Les, I'm excited to see, you know, the stuff that you're going to be producing in there. I mean, and seriously, anyone who wants to become better at presenting, better at getting their message, getting clear at the message. I mean, when Les has, you know, he's got all this stuff in there, you need to go there and learn from him. And he's literally the best in the world at doing this. And you're going to be able to learn from best in the world, and you've made it affordable for everybody to get in on this. And that's what I love about this, is that now the playing field has leveled.
Yes.
And, you know, now anyone, I mean, you know, your speeches, you'll charge multiple thousands to do that. And not everybody's in that position to pay that. But now everybody gets a piece of Les where all that huge greatness in you can now filter out to the millions of people all around the world. And that now becomes the legacy. And that's what I love about this. This is not just about having a technology. It's a technology that can make you a fortune and make a difference. That's the key.
Yeah. See, today you have a lot of people who are consumed with the media, who are consumed with how many people are dying. I think it's very important that we are mindful to keep a safe distance and have common sense, but most people don't have common sense. If I wasn't doing this right now, I've been thinking about how can I put my mask on, put some gloves on, and go down where those people are demonstrating. We want our civil liberties, and sign them up for life insurance and ask them to make me the beneficiary, okay? Because let me tell you something. A lot of people don't believe that wet paint will get on your hand. So, and that's okay. I'm talking to people who are hungry to make a difference in their financial situation. People that don't have the time to sit around and be depressed because the bills are coming. You don't need to focus on the bills right now. You don't need to focus on what has happened to you right now. You want to have a vision of where you're going. I'll give you all your eyes can see. You want to focus on where you're going. Where focus goes, energy flows. You want to go from worrying to being a warrior. And peace of mind is a fight for territory. And once you stop fighting for what you want, What you don't want will automatically take over. When you have to work to reestablish yourself, to rebuild, to rethink your life, to reinvent yourself, that's going to take everything in you. A.L. Williams was right. All you can do is all you can do, and all you can do is enough. But make sure you do all you can do. Now, you don't have to do everything. Now, there's technology that allows you to operate in your gifting, and the technology will take the care of the rest. Explain that to them, please, John Lee.
Well, they say that the system produces the result. So if you have a system, then all you need to do is drive the system. So when I talk about building technology, I'm talking about building something that anybody can understand, that even my mom or my daughter, if they pick this up, they're going to be able to use it. And it's so intuitive. And what I love about it is that it is fast. Like, you don't have to navigate. Everything's like, it's almost like, the way I describe it, it's like the Apple of this type of technology. Do you know when you buy an Apple phone, have you noticed there's no instructions?
Right.
Right? You just open the box, and beautiful box comes off, you peel off the thing, and then you turn it on. And it's like, what language do you speak? English. Okay. Well, I like to, we were having a conversation yesterday about this. And if you look at how Microsoft and Apple produced their products, I mean, both companies produced an iPod, right? I mean, Windows had one, Apple had one. And by the way, would you agree that both companies have equal resources to build these things out, with the best people in the world building it? So then why did Apple's iPod take off and Windows One didn't? Because when Steve Jobs built it, he built it for himself. He said, I wish I could have something in my pocket that has 10,000 songs in there. And when I look at how we built Memby, I thought to myself, wow, like, I wish there was something like you. I mean, I've been speaking for 10 years. You've been speaking a lot, like, 5 times longer than I have, right? But I wish I had this 10 years ago. I like, instead of having to fly here, there, and everywhere and get paid a speaker fee. Now imagine if people are watching this, they're getting paid, say 50,000 in the speaker fee. You only need, if you're charging $20 a month for your membership, you only need 2,500 members. Divide that by 365. That's only 7 people a day. Yeah. 7 people a day. If you can just get 7 people a day, now you're not under pressure to have to make an income. And I'll tell you this, Les, there's 3 parts to this as well. That's only one of the features I'm talking about. There's the membership feature. We also have a feature where you can actually create an online course and put an online course there. Let's say you're teaching a course on drawing. You can actually upload your pictures and for people to see. If you don't want to put yourself on camera, you can literally record your voice and have that as an audio course. So people don't always have to subscribe to your membership, but they can also pay you money for one time for a course. So if you want to make income like that, you also can. But there's also a third element in there as well. So you must get thousands of people all around the world that, hey, Les, I've got a question. Can you answer my question? Unfortunately, the thousands of questions you're not going to be able to answer. Well, in Memby, once you guys go for a 14-day free trial, your students are going to be able to ask you questions, but they can only ask you a question if they're paying you a monthly subscription. We're also going to be we're developing the live feature. So you're going to be able to go live to the people who are paying you money every single month. So right now, people use Facebook Live, Instagram Live, and that's fine. But the people who are watching are not paying members. So now, once we develop this, people will be able to go live. And the best one, Les, this is going to be amazing. Like, this is going to blow everybody away. How would everybody right now like to have your own app, right? So we're now developing this so we've got the prototype here. And what we're going to be able to do is you can actually upgrade yourself to an app, which looks like this, where you can put all your content, right? You can put all your courses like this. Okay. And if I click on, say this one, for example, I'm going to be able to go in here and I'm going to be able to go through all your courses. So every single video or course you upload will be synced to an app. And now you can say to people, hey, download my Les Brown app, right? We're going to teach you all the speaking. They can now, in the comfort of their own hand, when they're on the toilet, they can now watch your content, or whether they're on a plane with no internet connection, we're going to give our Memby members the ability to have their own app. But, wow. But obviously that'll be an additional charge. But this is the technology. We want to make it seamless and penetratable all around the world?
His name is John Lee. He is, I think, a technological genius. He's created something that's simple yet profound and profitable. And it's a tool that literally gives you a sustainable competitive advantage, as Warren Buffett would say. If you are ready to go to the next level on steroids, this is exciting. If you want to build a legacy, if you want to begin to expand your brand rapidly, if you're ready to simplify how you operate and really begin to get to that next level, that breakthrough level that you've been yearning for, that you're hungry for, I'm encouraging you now. Tell them the website where they can go, and they have a 14-day free trial. Free. Did I say free? Yes, I said free trial for 14 days. Tell them again, please.
Yeah, so it's www.bit, that's bit.ly/Les Brown free. So if you type that in, I've also put it into the chat box. So if you're watching on Facebook, I've actually put it into the chat box. So you can click on that and go there. So you just fill your details in, and then it'll take you to the accounts page where you set up your account. You can choose your package, and then it's a 14-day free trial. All the features will be unlocked for you. And then you've got 14 days to create all this. You go through the training. We have training there, weekly training. And also, Les, we also have a community as well. So we have close to 8,000 people in that community right now, and it's only been a month. And now everybody's in there, and we have a team of coaches, a team of our technicians in that group, giving people support. If they have any questions, our team can support them in there as well. So bit.ly/Les Brown free.
I want to thank you. John Lee is his name, and I'm encouraging you to go there now and experience it. You know, the proof is in the pudding. Where's the beef? Okay, it's right there. You got 14 days to get a bite of it. You got to be hungry to want to win, hungry to take your life, your income, your revenue, and your organization to the next level. And John Lee, I just want to thank you, man. You know, I believe you're never too old to learn, and you're never too young to teach. You're a great instructor. I like the way that you think. I love your energy. And when we met, it was like we've known each other for years. And so I'm excited of working with you, and I'm encouraging everybody. This is something that if you are thinking about controlling your own personal economy, and you might even want to gift somebody this that's in business, and you know that they could use this type of technology, go and review it. It's going to make a dramatic difference in your life and the people that you care about. It's for those on top and those who want to get there.
Can I just give one last strategy? Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
So you just said there, do you know one of the best strategies you can use right now? You don't even have to be the best at your knowledge or skills or your expertise. But the question I have for you is, who do you know who's got skills, expertise, and they've got passion? You can go to these people, and the simple pictures, hey, I want to take your business online and online e-learning. All you need to do is you do all the work, you do all the filming, give it to me, and literally you sign up to the platform, and you drag and drop their content, and you do what I do when I teach how to market it, and all the profit that person earns on your efforts, you only take 50%.
Wow. That's a drop the mic.
Yeah.
Give me one more strategy. I like threes. You gave us two.
Okay.
Threes.
All right. So a big strategy that I really love is if you are doing every single day, I'll give an example. There is a student on YouTube who has one video, and the video is 6 hours and 44 minutes long. 6 hours and 44 minutes long. And Les, in that video, he doesn't say anything. I kid you not, he just sits there with a book, and then he just reads the book. That's it. That's all he does for 6.5 hours. So you want this strategy? This is a killer strategy. Like, you actually don't have to do or teach anything sometimes. Sometimes people just love you for your work, and people want to support what you're doing. So we call this the supporter platform, where if it's almost like crowdfunding. You hear the guy he's 100 years old and he raised 26 million for our NHS here in the UK by doing a challenge. Well, people sometimes will support what you're doing because they love your message. So you don't always have to teach something. As long as you are entertaining people, as long as you are adding value to people's lives, I truly believe that the amount of money in your bank account is in direct proportion to the amount of lives that you've changed in the world. And so this third strategy is you just do what you love to do. If you love to draw, you just record it, put it there. If you love to, play the piano, or you love to dance, or you do yoga. I have another friend who just does yoga meditations. He has 10,000 people just watching him. Just close your eyes, take a deep breath in. It's insane. Mm-hmm. So this strategy is what we called a documentation strategy. We just document our journey, and people are paying for the process of learning through your mistakes, through learning through your trials and tribulations. I mean, that one itself, everyone can do that right now. There's a lady that recorded herself every single day for 365 days to learn how to dance, right? And so you look at video number 1, she can't dance at all. You look at video number 365, my God, like she can dance. So people just love to support what you're doing. I mean, my business partner loves the news, and there's a channel that gives him the latest news, and he supports that because that's their message. So if you love cooking, one of my students, she owns a hotel, but a hotel is locked down right now. So now she's starting an online business teaching cooking, but specifically vegan cooking. So you can either do the webinars like this, record them, put them in. You can go to somebody else, monetize their skills or monetize your skills, or you can just document a process of your passion. And then the people who like that will be attracted to that, and they'll be happy to donate, $5 a month to you every single month to support you because they love your work. They love what you're trying to do. And so that for me is the easiest one to start. And again, every single week, we're going to be giving training on marketing, on sales, on conversion, on funnels, on how do we grow a brand? How do we get millions? How do we get distribution? So that's actually one of the reasons why people enroll into Memby, not always for the technology, but for the education in terms of business marketing online. That's what they really want.
Tell them the website once again.
Okay, last time, the website is bit.ly/Les Brown free, all lowercase. And I'll put the link one more time into the comments box so you can see that. 1 second. There we go. There we go. There you go. So if you put that there, you can actually click on the link in the comments box within Facebook. So yeah, I'm excited for this. And, I want all of you to I want to get those messages to say, oh my God, I can't believe it. I'm now truly living my passion. I mean, how many people can really say that they're truly living their passion? I mean, very less than 1% of the population. You see, most people, as they are just existing in space. We should stop existing. We need to start living. We need to, someone said to me, the definition of hell on earth is meeting that person that you could have been.
Absolutely. John Lee, thank you so much. I'm excited about working with you. I'm excited about this technology that you've created. I know a lot of people are. My team, they saw it and they said, whoa, this is truly magnificent. Let's go. We're hungry to get started.
We're hungry.
Yes. So thank you so much. I appreciate you very much. We've been interviewing John Lee, and he's created the technology that's changing people's lives around the world. You have something special. You have greatness in you. Make sure you go to that website and sign up for this free 14-day free trial and learn this technology that's going to change your business, change your life, and improve every area of your life and impact your family as well. This has been Mrs. Mamie Brown's baby boy and John Lee. It's been a plum-pleasing pleasure as well as a privilege. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody.